please?
Oh, okay. 140 out of 5. Let me get your change.
Keep it. I have got to meet my mother.
Tell me more about this place you found for me.
What would you like to know?
Does it have a car seat attached to it?
No.
Oh, great. It already beats sleeping in my back seat.
It's a house.
House? Jack?
No, just a regular old house. It's no mansion or anything, but you'd have your own room and run of the place. But, Carly, I gotta tell you...
A boarding house, then. Lots of other people.
Just one person.
A roommate.
Housemate.
Sounds perfect.
Carly, I have to talk to you.
I'm busy.
Now? Excuse me? So sorry. Please.
It's okay.
I'll be right here.
I thought the idea was for you and Molly to keep a low profile.
Have you seen her? I went to her apartment twice. I've been by the newspaper. Has she been back here?
She has not been back.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Carly, I gotta get going. I got this phone call.
We haven't finished our conversation.
I'll be back.
Jack! You? It's not bad enough you have to spoil your own love life. Now you have to zap mine.
Who said anything about love?
Oh, please. I am not Molly. Save your I'm not in love spiel for her, okay?
We're just friends.
I know my cousin. And she would never sit around for over an hour waiting for just a friend.
She waited for that long?
Now face it, Junior, you've just been promoted. You're a boyfriend now.
Was Molly mad when she left?
You stood her up.
I was at the hospital.
Right. Brother in a coma and all that, but you could have called.
Oh, that would have been real convenient. What am I supposed to say? Excuse me, Dad, I have to make a phone call. I'm late for a date with Molly Conlon.
Which leads me to my next point.
You know what, Skipper? Could you just get me some coffee? I gotta find Molly. I gotta get some more fares today if I'm gonna make any money. And secondhand, why don't you just make it a water?
I will give you some water and some advice for the same price. Now, I know it's none of my business, but you really should rethink this relationship with Molly.
Thanks, but can I just have
She's
a water?
not ready for you. She's rebounding all over the place. Andy and Reed/David. The poor girl's terribly confused, and you're going to end up with your little heart broken.
You know, my heart's not involved. Can I
And the
just
way your
have
family feels about Molly, that's going to make it 10 times worse. When they find out about the two of you, they are going to treat her so badly.
Look, I'm not gonna let that happen.
I know you'll try. But listen, I know firsthand about the dumb things you do when you're young because you think that it won't matter to anybody, but trust me, it can affect the rest of your life.
Can I just have the water?
Sorry. Love is great. I highly recommend it. But you and Molly, there's just way too much baggage. Do yourself a favor. Go out, find yourself a nice girl your own age, for God's sake, and fall in love with her. It'd be better for everybody.
Yeah, guess you have a point.
Thanks.
But it was none of your business.
I can charge you for this water, you know, you punk.
Did he show up?
Yes, showed up.
Really? How was he? I mean, what did he say?
What are we in, 4th period?
Carly, this matters, all right? I've been wandering around for hours in circles because I couldn't go back to the Oakdale court because he might show up there and I couldn't come here because he might not. Okay. So it is like high school, but all new relationships are like that.
So, like, are you gonna call him after class?
I guess not. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm crazy.
Sing that
I'm crazy. I can't build my life around a kid that needs to get a life of his own. I'm gonna let you move in with me.
No, you're not.
I'm offering you a port in the storm,
You're
Carly.
trying to use me, Molly.
How?
If I'm living with you, then you have an excuse not to sleep with your little boy toy every time you get bored.
You're right. I'm weak. And I need your help. Please help me. Oh, my God. You've got a plan. Make that plans for Jack, don't you?
I think that he's about to ask me to move into his house with him in Milltown.
Guess who I ran into outside?
Oh, great.
2 coffees, please.
Right away.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming down here to apologize to Carly in person. How'd it go?
Well, let's just say that I have a newfound respect for Nostradamus.
What?
I'm wrong, and Carly's right. It might be the end of civilization as we know it.
I brought you these carrot muffins on the house. Please let me know what you think of them, okay? Here you go.
Thank you.
You see? You see how she's changed?
Oh, yeah, she appears to be getting her act together.
This was all her idea. I had nothing to do with this.
Really?
Listen, Carly's really been having a tough time lately. That motel she was living in, it was demolished.
Sorry to hear that, Jack.
Yeah, and she's looking for a place to stay just till she can get back on her feet. And I was thinking that she
Don't
could
say
move
it.
into my
Do not
place.
say it. That is the worst idea I have ever heard. Let her move into your home. That's it. That's it. She'll be there forever.
No, when she was evicted, she didn't come begging to me. No, she stayed here in that booth right there. She's on her feet 8 hours a day, scraping grease, trying to make a better life for her son. Emma, she's changed.
Pay attention to what I'm saying. With Carly, there's always a lie. And it's guaranteed to help her and to hurt you. Now, you don't see that. But trust me, it's there.
Maybe. But what if it's not a lie? What if the bad girl finally has a shot at making a good life and I have the means to help her and I don't? What does that make me?
I'm toast. He is never going to ask me to move in with him now.
After you picked out the china pattern and
It
everything.
would have been wonderful. Creating a home and raising Parker together.
Ooh, heads up. Here comes the bad news.
Carly, about that place.
Yeah, no, I know.
for you.
Listen, I really had a feeling that it would fall through, and that's okay because I completely understand.
No. In fact, it's all set. You can move in today if you want. Parker, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Jack, that's fantastic. I swear to you that I'm going to do everything I can to make this work. I'm going to scrub the floors with a toothbrush. I'm going to clean toilets. I'm going to do everything possible.
Well,
okay?
you might be taken up on that. But are you sure you really want to do this? Because I know you really want to move into the city.
No. After living in that motel by the highway, I've had my fill of people in traffic.
Well, the house is definitely quiet.
House. With real yard for Parker to play and toddle and roll in the grass.
Well, I'm glad it makes you so happy.
I'm ecstatic.
Great! Then great. You could follow Emma home and move into the farm tonight.
Thank you for even considering me moving into the farm. But, it can't happen, Jack.
Why not?
Emma will certainly never go for it.
But
you know.
Emma is the one who suggested it.
What?
Yeah, tell her, Emma.
I'd like to thank you both for this wonderful offer. But it just so happens, it's funny, that Molly just asked me to move in with her at the courtyard. You know, you understand.
Well, that's fantastic. That's very nice.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I've always said that the rural life is not for everyone.
You know, actually, I've been thinking my apartment's a little small.
We can make it work.
Yeah, we could. We could. But we really should think of Parker's best interest here. I mean, I really think he'd be happier on the farm with all the animals, the fresh air, all that acreage. Jack's right. You should move in with Emma.
All righty, then. Thank you for your very kind offer. I accept. But just until I get back on my feet.
Well, good. We'll all look forward to that.
It'll be idyllic. Think about it. Barn, the mud, the horses, the mud, the snowfall, the frozen mud. It'll be like Woodstock in winter without the music, of course.
You know, you could have gotten me out of this mess. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know I could have. But Carly, I realized that you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, I need to deal with this Chris issue on my own. You cannot save me from me.
You picked a really fine time to finally take my advice. You know that? It's okay. You know, I am going to make this work. I'm going to seize this opportunity to prove to Jack that I can fit in as a Snyder. Maybe he'll even be aroused by my chopping wood or something.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'll meet you at the door. Okay.
Oh, girl, you are never gonna pull this off.
Watch me.